expansion on AMD up 8.92%. At some point, the gain was over 10%. This is Tuesday, the 24th of February 2026, pre market session into a day high. Given that expansion or get this expansion, $227. Okay, let's see what's going on. There's something going on with the company and Meta. Yeah. So the stock is surging into the spotlight following news of a landmark multi-year AI chip agreement with Meta Platforms, a deal that could be worth up to $60 billion over 5 years. The agreement reportedly includes deployment of up to 6 gigawatts of instinct GPUs, marking one of the largest AI infrastructure commitments tied to a single silicon provider. For AMD, this is more than just a revenue win, it's a validation moment. A particularly eye-catching component in the deal is a performance-based warrant allowing Meta to purchase up to 160 million AMD shares at $0.01 per share, contingent on execution milestones. Investors see this as a powerful alignment mechanism. Meta is effectively betting on AMD's ability to deliver AI performance at hyperscale. It's rare to see this level of strategic integration between a chipmaker and a hyperscaler, and the market is interpreting it as a signal that AMD is no longer just an alternative in the AI infrastructure. It's becoming core. The broader community discussion revolves around what this means for competitive dynamics. For years, NVIDIA has dominated the AI accelerator narrative, but this deal reinforces AMD's position as a serious second pillar in the AI compute ecosystem. With hyperscalers increasingly seeking supply diversification for cost, supply chain, and negotiating leverage reasons, AMD appears to be capitalizing at precisely the right time. Beyond Meta, AMD's strategic momentum is stacking up. The company is gaining attention through developments tied to AMDL, the leveraged ETF tracking it as investors pile into the theme. Recent catalysts include a $1 billion US Department of Energy partnership, a renewed export license allowing certain AI cheaper shipments to China, and an analyst upgrade highlighting that AMD's server CPUs are effectively sold out through 2026. Each of these developments reinforces the narrative of sustained demand visibility and long-term structural growth. There's also growing discussion around AMD's strategic investments, including its financing support for Crusoe, a company building AI data centers powered by alternative energy. Bulls argue that moves like this expand AMD's footprint in next generation AI infrastructure while strengthening ecosystem ties. It's not just about selling chips anymore, it's about embedding AMD deeper into the AI supply chain. Of course, not everyone is fully convinced. Some traders remain skeptical, pointing to valuation concerns and recent price volatility. Online forums are buzzing with debates about whether recent pullbacks represent market manipulation or simply healthy consolidation after a major run. But the prevailing tone leans constructive. Many long-term investors view dips as opportunities to build positions in what they see as one of the few semiconductor companies with the scale, roadmap, and partnership to compete meaningfully in AI. In short, the Meta deal signals a potential step change in AMD's AI trajectory. If execution matches ambition, AMD may be transitioning from a challenger narrative to a foundational AI infrastructure provider, a shift that could redefine its growth profile for years to come. So yes, the stock is surely possibly on the move right now. 7.84 million shares have crossed the tape, which is roughly 20% of its 50-day average, even more than 20% of its 50-day average. Yeah, it has actually recovered, attempting to retest the 227 high printed in this pre-market session. Okay, so this is not reflecting this expansion yet, so we have to look at the 4-hour chart. So this strength is within a longer term bullish trend. Okay, not what this is based on its daily chart. The trend I'm talking about is the longer term on the daily chart, not on this 4-hour chart. So as things stand right now, this expansion is expected to remain in place. This trajectory it has right now is expected to remain in place at least up till midday today, the 24th. After that, it might begin to flag somewhat, but still with an upward trajectory, with an upward bias, all the way towards Friday, pre-market session of Friday. So maybe from Friday the 27th, we should expect to see a contraction that might remain in place up till the 3rd of March. Okay, no guarantee that that will be the case. As things stand right now, we have projections saying 226.61, 239, and 246. The current price is 214. So yes, like I indicated earlier, it has pulled back from 227, the intraday high printed today. Okay, so let's see now. Let's have a look at the daily chart. The daily chart hasn't reflected what's going on right now. Yeah, we all we can do here is just pick up the projections. We have here 211. Okay, it's a pivotal projection. So the reason why it's pivotal means that if it closes above it, then there's a chance that it might remain strong for some time, and that is surely for maybe yes, we might see some strength going, and that's what we saw on the extrapolation on day 4 chart indicates. So there's a chance it might challenge, it might surpass 216. It has already done that, but has pulled back now 216, and the yeah 216 statistically not very high, but it has already defied that statistics, that probability. Yeah. Okay, let's just quickly have a look at its weekly chart and see what it's indicating there. On the weekly chart, okay, we can only take the projections. Let's see what we have. 206, it's a downward projection. Yeah. Okay, so that's what's going on right now. We could just quickly have a look at its 4-hour chart and see what the market grid is going to give us. Let's see what the market grid is going to give us on this 4-hour chart. Okay, yes, we have the stock is right on the grid. We have between 227 and 204. So this is its that intraday high I showed you earlier on. Okay, and it's currently at 215 right now. So in between the resistance, it's just neutral right now. Okay, not very much. Not okay. So okay, decent amount of resistance ahead. 218, 219. Yeah, so it has some resistance ahead, but it has printed all of these before. But doesn't mean that it will be able to do so again. There's that around that 227 as well. There's 224, 227, yeah, 221. Yeah, decent amount of resistance ahead. Yeah, decent amount of resistance ahead. Yeah, some amount of some amount of support from here. We have what looks like a spread of between $3. all the way down to 204. But you may want to see. I think, as a matter of fact, all the prices, the spread on all the prices is just roughly $3. So there's something about that $3 spread. Yeah. Okay. All right. So see what you make of AMD. It's currently trending. It's up massively like a penny stock. And thank you very much for watching this video.